Merry Christmas Eve.
It is Christmas Eve today. I promised you I would wear a tree on my head, and I did.
Yeah, you came through. I had no idea what you were talking about. And then she came out of the closet, and I was like, what?
I was like, see? A tree.
There's even a present. Like, turn this way. There's even a present under the tree.
Yep.
Does this thing light up?
It used to. I think it's dead now.
Does it light up? It's broken. You broke it.
Wah. It's old. Actually, It's a hand-me-down Christmas tree headband.
You just ruined Christmas for all of us.
Sorry, guys.
We were hoping to see lights.
So we have been having the most amazing Christmas season ever. We have gone to see lights. Our daughter, Isabella, is back from college.
Yeah.
So having the family back together again has been amazing. My sister came down to surprise us. None of us knew she was coming, and so that's been just an added bonus on top of everything else. Like, things are just really fantastic for us right now, and I am so grateful. I am so thankful. Yeah. Share with us today some of the best things that are happening for you and for your family around this Christmas season, because we want to hear and rejoice with you about what's going on in your life, too.
We got our big Christmas Eve outreach, Christmas Under the Lights. Going to be having our candlelight Christmas service on the football field at FPC High tonight. Mm-hmm. We do Christmas carols, take communion, look at the Christmas story, and talk about the wonderful gift of salvation that Jesus made for us.
That's right.
So,
and we are our girls always serve and help, so they're going to help set up and everything, but they are also going to be working in the concession stand. So they are giving out free cookies and cocoa tonight. So they're really excited. So it's a whole family affair.
Yep.
We all get to serve together and enjoy it. And then we come home, and tonight we are going to let the girls open one present, and we are going to have shepherd's pie made with like the traditional way with lamb, and is everybody's favorite thing. So we're really excited. Like,
we are excited.
This is the day. This is Christmas Eve.
Yep.
I'm so happy.
And we're getting up bright and early. Gonna watch the sunrise on the beach
tomorrow morning, Christmas morning.
And like a couple days away from our Christmas getaway.
Yes, which we're really excited. We're gonna have a Christmas vacation.
Heading up to North Carolina. Hopefully it turns out better than the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. But
you never know.
We'll have a good time.
We'll have a good time anyway.
Gonna be up in the mountains, renting an Airbnb on 8 acres. Has a hot tub outside. So it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're excited.
Looking forward to that getaway. We'd love to hear all about your Christmas in the comments. So drop it there. Yes. Episode 274. We're gonna share with you today some of the things that we're gonna be doing for our girls for Christmas. As the kids get older, the magic of Christmas is kind of gone.
It changes, yeah. But we gotta get into the podcast.
I know, but we're telling them what we're doing.
Too much, babe.
But, and I think about the kids though,
okay.
Like when they were so small, like
Oh,
Christmas
so
was beyond exciting and magical for them.
Yeah.
So we, and I say we, Lysandra works really hard to try to make it fun and exciting for the kids, no matter their age. So
I plan it, you participate super well. You make it fun, but I plan it.
So, you'll be hearing more about the fun and which one of us is fun next week because the girls are taking over.
Ooh, fun.
We'll mention that as we get towards the end of the podcast today. But for now, let's jump in.
Let's do it.
Gather around, everybody. It's time for a family meeting. Christmas family meeting.
Woo woo.
On Christmas Eve. The family meeting is a show all about Christmas Eve family relationships. We're the Christmas Oscar camps. Too much?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just right.
Perfect. No, not Santa.
Thomas.
I'm Thomas, and this is my wife, Lysandra.
Hello, and welcome to our family. Welcome to a very special episode 274 of the Family Meeting Podcast. Merry Christmas! It's Christmas Eve.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
It is Christmas Eve. I am so excited. If you could get off the podcast and watch on YouTube, you would see how fabulous we look today.
Yes.
You are sporting your amazing ugly sweater.
It's Sonic the Hedgehog.
But really, it's not that ugly. It's more obnoxious.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually very pretty colors.
So Sonic the Hedgehog, the reason I love this is because it reminds me of one of my favorite Christmases when I was a kid. My brother and I, we got a Sega Genesis. That was like our big surprise Christmas gift. And it came with Sonic the Hedgehog, and we would play Sonic all the time.
Good story, Grandpa.
Yep. Loved it. It was great. One of my favorite Christmases.
I mean, that's old Sega Genesis, right?
Yes.
Like, can people even play that anymore? Like,
oh yeah, you can buy. I have one.
Yeah, but does it work?
I have one up in the closet. Yeah, it works.
Okay.
It works.
Okay, so sometime you
very
could
old school.
bust
It's
it out.
very vintage, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Sega Genesis.
So I got my Sonic sweatshirt on.
Yeah.
So
you make it look good, babe. And I'm all decked out in my fun Christmas outfit. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see my awesome earrings. These are wreath earrings.
What's a wreath?
That's from 8-Bit Christmas. If you haven't ever seen it, go watch it. It's really funny.
Our girls love that. They've been saying it all Christmas season long.
Anytime someone
says wreath,
they all say, "What's a wreath?" So these earrings were made out of perler beads, the like melty beads. And if I remember correctly, Violet made the melty beads, and then Abigail made them into earrings for me.
Yep.
They are extremely obnoxious, but they're just right for me. I'm feeling the Christmas spirit this year, man. I'm into it.
Yeah.
I love Christmas.
Well, we've been doing all the things, making the
awesome
Christmas
things.
goodies. We have went probably 4 or 5 times out and about to see Christmas lights in different parts of our state. So it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, and last night was the best time ever. In fact, this morning we were having coffee time with all 4 of the girls, and they were saying they think last night was their favorite night of seeing lights this whole time, because we've seen several different areas of lights. And I said, yeah, you know why, girls? Because your sister Isabella is back with us.
Yep,
and they
we
were
were
like,
all together.
Oh, you're right. And Isabella's like, yeah.
That was Isabella's first time being able to be with us because of being away at school.
Yeah. So it was so special. We had all 4 girls with us last night, and my sister came and surprised us. So we had her, she's very full of joy.
Yeah.
And we just had a great time. You took us to see great lights. Thomas always finds the good lights. And so we had a really great evening. But for today's episode, we're going to celebrate Christmas with you. I'm sure you can already feel that. But we also want to share with you our reindeer games for this year's Osterkamp Family Christmas. Every year, we do really special games for our girls. We'll explain why and all of that in a minute. But all I can say is I'm ridiculously excited. I am definitely going to annoy some listeners today.
Well, you've got me annoyed already. So
first goal is
mission accomplished. We're here celebrating Christmas, but Valentine's Day is right around the corner.
My goodness. Just keeps coming.
Season of love. Lysandra is probably not excited. She doesn't get too excited about Valentine's Day.
You guys, I know it doesn't make sense, but Thomas is the romantic one. I'm not really romantic.
She's not really into celebrating love and all that.
I love my husband so much, but
she just doesn't want to celebrate me.
I do want to celebrate you, and I want to celebrate our love, but I don't know. I'm not the romantic one. That's Thomas, which makes my life very fun.
But we have a couples getaway coming up February 19th through 21st in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. We're going to be with Mark Harvey and our friends from Barnhart Baptist Church again. Had such a great time, an event with them last year. We're looking forward to all the great conversations that we're going to be able to have again this year. Reconnecting with some of the people that we met, meeting some new friends, always a good time. We'd love to see you there as well. So mark your calendar now, February 19th through 21st, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. We'll have information so that you can register. We'll put that up on social media as soon as it becomes available.
All right. We're excited about that too. That's going to be a great time. Okay. So we want to share with you what we're going to do tomorrow for Christmas Day for our girls. We did not want to share this with you too early because we didn't want it to get out to them.
Well, and we also have to say this. So if you are listening to this on Christmas Eve, you may see us and our girls on Christmas Eve. So don't ruin the surprise for the girls.
Yes.
If you see them, just you pretend like you don't know anything.
Right, because you have the opportunity to truly ruin Christmas for the Osterkamps.
Yeah.
Would you want to do that?
That's a lot of power to give them. We probably should have waited until after Christmas.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I wanted to share with everybody the day before because if you really want to, and if you are like a wholly committed person committed to Christmas, you could go out after listening to this episode Christmas Eve morning and you could go get the supplies you need to play all these games that we're going to share with you.
You still make it happen.
You could make this happen. So I feel like I want to tell them about this. Now, maybe you're not that ambitious of a person and you're a little bit more chill. It's kind of the difference between like me and you.
Yeah.
You're more chill. I'm more like tornado running around. But maybe you're more chill like Thomas. What you can do is you can write all this down and you have a full year to plan this for next year. And you could do this for your kids next year if you want to.
Well, and I know we have the best listeners who are out there who would never betray our trust. So
yes,
we're counting on you.
We trust you
Our
guys.
whole entire Christmas depends on each and every one of you.
This sounds like the way a really great Christmas movie starts.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so before we get into everything, we have to talk about the why because we at Family Meeting believe deeply in the why. Why do we do what we do? Why do we believe the way we believe? The why is very important. So today we want to share with you the why behind the reindeer games, the Christmas games. Why do we do this? Why do we want to make Christmas special even for our teenage daughters and our young adult daughters? Because maybe those of you who don't know us don't know what our family situation is. So we have 4 daughters. They are now 20, 18, 17, 15.
Yep.
So we are moving from the like everybody's in the house and the younger stage into like they're starting to get their own independence, do their own thing. And this is kind of a new season for us, but why do we still want to make Christmas special?
It's so weird not being able to say we have 4 teenage daughters.
I know, we used to say that.
We've been saying that for so long, the last couple years, since Violet turned 13. Mm-hmm. And now we have a 20-year-old as of the end of November. So it's an adjustment. I don't know how I feel about being old enough to have a 20-year-old daughter.
I know, it's bizarre.
She is as old as you were when you had her.
Yeah, which is really weird because sometimes when I look at her, I'm like, she's still a baby. But we had a baby at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were young.
So when we talk about, the games and why we chose to do them, this was something Lysandra came up with and I was like, once she told me the idea, I was all on board. Like, I love the idea. I love the continuing to try to make it fun and exciting for the kids.
Well, and I think too, some of this comes because both Thomas and me, when we first got married, Thomas was a youth pastor.
Yep.
And we together would create all kinds of things for our youth group, for our kids' ministries, and all of that. So we have this kind of like rooted in us, I think, anyway.
Yeah.
Just to like create fun and games for kids.
One of my favorite things was to walk around like Lowe's or Home Depot and just try to dream up games that I could create out of the stuff that was there for the kids.
Super fun. And you were good at it. You're good at it.
But, when the kids are young, I was telling our YouTube watchers here just a second ago, when the kids are young, like they're super excited about Christmas and they're highly anticipating it. You start to put the gifts under the tree and they start to freak out. Then, of course, Christmas Day comes and they know they get to unwrap all the stuff. And then just seeing them go absolutely psycho with excitement as they unwrap the different stuff. I can still hear like Catherine and Isabella, they're super high-pitched, little excited voices when they were so small. And as they get older, they become teenagers, and it's just like not as exciting for them anymore.
Yeah, it isn't. Well, and you think about it, like when they're really little and they open all those presents, most of the presents they get are toys, right? Or something to play, toys or games. And so after they open all this, they have all this new stuff to like dig into. And they would get all their stuff and then they'd be playing this game over here. And then, okay, we're going to play with our new Barbies and all of the things. So like Christmas Day was filled with playing with new things that they had never seen before or been able to get their hands on. So that Christmas magic kind of lasted throughout the day as they used their imagination.
Totally.
And created games and built their Lego sets and all of that stuff. but they get older. Although I guess we could get all of our kids Lego sets even to this day, and they would sit around and build Legos.
Yeah.
But you know, it's just different when they become teenagers. What age would you say it starts to change?
I would say probably, before they turn teenagers, I would say.
My number in my mind was 11.
Yeah,
11,
you 12, 13,
yep,
yeah.
11 and 12. And, depending on what country you're listening from, that may be different in your culture. I feel like kids in America, like around what our experience, they're just growing up very quickly.
Well, and they start to want clothes and they start to want other things versus like toys and stuff.
And when you open clothes and you put them on, like the end. Okay, that was cool. The end. Like, but toys, when you open toys, you play with toys for hours.
Yeah.
So it's just different.
And so that was when Lysandra decided, hey, let's try to keep it and make it special for the kids other than just giving them money or a gift card or whatever else. And one of the things that we love about it, one of the reasons we continue to do it, even though our oldest daughter is 20, is that they encourage real connection. Mm-hmm. They encourage real connection.
Yeah.
Unlike watching a Christmas movie, although we do.
Right. There's a place for that for sure.
We watch Christmas movies. We're going to be watching, I think, 8-Bit Christmas tonight as a family. It's one of the movies that we absolutely love. If you've not watched it yet, you got to watch it. Mm-hmm. Or TV or scrolling on phones. Games require interaction.
Right.
You're talking, you're listening, you're cooperating, sometimes competing in a friendly way. Friendly way.
Not in your family. There was no friendly competition. It was cutthroat.
Yeah. Well, and our girls have a little bit of that. Like,
they do.
What was the game we did? Was it last year or the year before? Where they had to do certain things. So it's not like everybody gets the same amount of money.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. They had to earn the money.
And they had to go and figure out what the clue was and then run around the house and find it.
That was a team sport. And they were
2 and 2, right?
2 and 2. So the one girl on the team would get the clue. And she could not show the other sister what the clue was. She had to figure out where to send her to look.
Yeah.
And based on the clue. And then once she sent her where to look, if the wrapped money was there, because I always wrap it in little boxes so that they can have something extra to unwrap, then they got to keep whatever money they unwrapped. But there was only one per clue. That meant only one team was going to find that item.
Yeah.
So you had not only to be good at figuring out clues and riddles, but you had to be good at searching and finding things. And it was hilarious. There were times when they would look right at it and not see it.
But what was funny is this was last year because we were up at our Christmas getaway up in Blue Ridge. And it was so funny because not only are the two teams competing with each other, but then they're getting upset because you didn't give me a good enough clue or you didn't tell me the right place to go.
The teammates were upset with each other.
Or I sent you to the right place and you just didn't find it. So they're kind of going. So there is a little bit of that competitive spirit.
There was a point during that game where I was like, this may have been a mistake.
Exactly.
I shouldn't have done it this way.
Ruined Christmas for the kids.
But I want it every year to be very different so that they don't know what to expect and that they can have this amazing experience. Last year, speaking of last year, we were all terribly ill with sickness on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Or one of us at different times. But Christmas Day, we didn't do any games. We were sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why we had to do it up at Blue
Well, I
Ridge.
remember just how we have our Christmas Eve outreach tonight. And I just remember how awful I felt going to speak at the event. And it's one of those things where it's it's an outdoor event. And I just stayed away from everybody until it was time to speak. And then after I was done speaking, I got away from everybody. But it was that's not one of those moments as a pastor that you can just phone in and say, hey, I need somebody else.
You can't call in sick on that night.
Yeah. So it's Easter's the Super Bowl for a pastor, and then Christmas is right under that. So, but yeah, you're right. I've forgotten about that. Yeah. Just how bad we felt.
Yep.
But the face-to-face engagement strengthens relationships and helps family members feel more connected with each other.
It's really true.
And even going back to the heated money competition where they were searching, even now they go back and talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's one of those things where, here we are a year later, and they're still talking about that one and the other things that we've done in the past.
Yeah, because we've had some really fun times with it. Another reason that the games, like creating the Christmas games, is such a great thing for your family is it creates laughter. Okay, you cannot help it, right? You laugh at each other, you laugh at the situation. Maybe you're laughing at the clue. Someone falls down. Like whatever, there's so much laughter that comes from it, and that laughter creates lasting memories. Whether it's funny mistakes or maybe it's a surprise win or the playful teasing and everything, but all of those moments become so memorable, and laughter triggers positive emotions. So when you have that laughter, you then later have positive emotions, and those positive emotions are tied to your family members. These are literally strengthening your family bonds.
Yeah.
Our brains are more likely to remember experiences tied to joy and fun. I know that's true for me. Like there's times when we talk about things and I'm like, it was so great, da 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 da. And he's like, don't you remember that this happened? I'm like, oh yeah. But I tend to forget those things and remember the positive experiences. And so we want our kids, as they grow up and as they start their own families, to have these like beautiful memories tied to joy, tied to us, tied to their sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and they also create traditions. And this is one of the things we want to help our kids do as well, is to think about their own traditions and what they want to do. And, playing these kind of games every year, every Christmas, can become a tradition that families look forward to each year. I know our girls look forward to figuring like, okay, what has mom cooked up for us this year? And they get excited about it. And over time, these traditions become a part of a family's identity and holiday story.
Yeah.
And what I love is it's so much different than what I've heard other people talk about. Like I'm sure there may be other people that do similar things, but no one in our circles that we've talked to does anything similar that I've heard of. And so it's kind of neat, a unique tradition that we have, along with some others. I think about, just growing up in our family, talking about playing games and traditions like Easter. So Easter, we would get together with my mom's whole extended side of the family. And one of the things that we would do is we'd go up to the park that was just up the block. Big park, big open field, and we would play football. Like that was one of the games that we played. Memorial Day out at Grandpa's cabin, same thing. Like love playing football. But for Christmas,
it's freezing cold in Iowa, so you weren't outside playing football.
We weren't outside playing football, no. But we would gather around extended family, and we would play, because Christmas Eve, the way it kind of started was Christmas Eve was my grandma's birthday on my dad's side. And so we would have church, and then we would do Christmas Eve. And then I don't remember when we started gathering at my parents' house. Must have been after Grandma died. We started meeting at my mom and dad's house.
Because our first year where I spent Christmas Eve with you was at your grandma's house.
Yeah.
And then she died.
That's right.
And then after that, it was at your mom's house.
And so extended family would come over to my mom and dad's house, and they'd play all kinds of games. Hand and foot is one of the games our family plays all the time. And then I remember we would play Texas Hold'em. Texas Hold'em we would play every year. And one of the years I had for sure a winning hand.
You believed it.
I really had the winning hand, and so I went all in and bet my oldest daughter, Catherine.
Yeah, because you didn't have enough chips to go all in.
So I was like, I'll throw Catherine in the pot against my brother Chris.
She was 2 months old.
So technically she is Chris's daughter.
He lost.
Chris, I think you owe me child support because I've been supporting her for the last 20 years.
I like that idea.
20 years, so it's time to pay up.
Yeah.
Who really won that bet?
He always says, I lost her in a hot hand of poker.
Yeah. But even now I think back, and since we moved to Florida, this will be our 5th Christmas that we've not been back there, but I remember all the times that we would sit back and play cards.
And what emotion is attached to that?
A lot of joy. We had a lot of laughter, so much fun.
Yes.
No matter who won or who lost, it was just a lot of fun getting together.
Yeah, absolutely. And it is like it creates those lasting memories and everything. And this is it. Shared moments matter more than gifts.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I think all of us probably have that gift that we got somewhere along the way where it was like the best thing ever. It was the thing you wanted, and it was so exciting that you got it on Christmas morning. I know that we have stories like that, but none of them compare to like beautiful moments together. And I think that that's shown when you think about like maybe parents who are kind of absent and they send money, send gifts. Like, that doesn't make up for the fact that you're absent. Like, the kids want time together.
Well, and even like thinking about like the Sega Genesis, that was such a meaningful gift to me and my brother. Like, it wasn't necessarily about the thing itself. It was the time spent with my brother, with my mom. Watching my mom play was hysterical.
Oh, I bet. She's so fun.
Time playing with my dad. Like my dad worked nights, and so he would sometimes get off at like midnight or 1 o'clock. And on the weekends, a lot of times we would stay up and until dad got home, and then we'd play Sega Genesis together. So like even in that gift, like
right,
it was about the experience together. A lot of the other things are just totally forgotten.
Yeah, it's very true. And games kind of turn time together into meaningful experiences, and it really does strengthen family bonds. Games can transform Christmas from just a celebration into a collection of shared moments. And you're going to have that laughter, connection, memories that last well beyond the holiday season. And I think about what the Bible says, that laughter does a heart good like medicine.
Yeah.
Like, it literally ministers to our souls. And so I feel like we've definitely proven the why behind the reason we do these games.
And, you know, we moved to Florida 4.5 years ago-ish. So this is our 5th Christmas. And for most of you, you know, Lysandra and I, we lead Beachside Community Church here in Palm Coast, Florida. As was mentioned, Christmas is a huge event and time for a pastor. So it's very rare that a pastor will go away on Christmas or can go away, especially in a small church situation like we have. Mm-hmm. And so we're coming down to a place away from family, away from all the traditions that we've celebrated with our extended family. And so Lysandra and I, we kind of sat down with the girls and talked about, what do we want our family traditions to look like? Like, we have a blank slate now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And we can kind of create whatever Christmas traditions we want for our family. And so one of the things that everybody agreed to do, was to go to the beach and watch the sunrise on Christmas morning. Mm-hmm. And so that's how our Christmas always starts out. We get up early. Last year, we were all wearing matching pajamas. It was freezing cold on the beach. We're all wrapped in blankets and stuff like that. We watch the sunrise, and we read the Christmas story. Mm-hmm. So we read the Luke chapter 2 and about Jesus' birth and all that.
Mm-hmm. Reminding us really what the true reason for the season is, and that is Jesus and the amazing gift of salvation he offers to us because he came.
Yep. So we start the day off thankful for another year and celebrating his birth, that the Savior has come. We also share praises to God for the year. So we talk about what are the great things that God has done for us. What's kind of your favorite thing that happened this year? And we just kind of spend some time kind of reminiscing about the past year and giving thanks for it, which also puts us in a good perspective, because a lot of times Christmas becomes about getting gifts and getting things, and we want to begin our day by just remembering and being thankful for everything that God has done for us.
Amen. That's right. So that's kind of how we start. Then after we finish at the beach, we head home, and we have some brunch. So yep. And this was one of the things that we did when we sat down and talked with the girls and said, like, clean slate, what do we want to have? Like, what food do we want to eat? And we let everybody vote, and everybody agreed. I think it was unanimous.
Yeah.
Having croissants, the egg and sausage croissant sandwiches, and cinnamon rolls and like juice and milk and that kind of thing.
And this is a carryover from what we would do in Iowa.
Yes, this is what we had at Grandma Osterkamp's.
Go to my mom's house
Yep.
and would have the croissant breakfast and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So we have brunch, and then it's time for presents. And what is so beautiful about presents at our house is it's not about getting, right? It is truly about giving. Like, our kids cannot wait to watch their sisters open the gifts that they got them. They fight over who gets to go first to give the gift. Like, no, I want to give out all my gifts first, you know?
I love it.
And they're so excited. Just yesterday, I think it was, Isabella got all of her sisters pajama pants in their favorite, like, current favorite movie. And they were for Christmas. She didn't even wrap them. She just gave them all out yesterday. And they wore them to look at Christmas lights yesterday. She's like, I can't wait till Christmas. I'm just going to give them to him now. I'm like, whatever you want, babe. So then we do the presents.
Well, and I came home yesterday, and Isabella was in the kitchen. She's like, I got your present today.
Yeah, she's so excited.
Really excited.
She found the exact thing she was looking for.
Yeah.
So it is really, really special, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful for that.
So after the presents, then we move on to the Christmas games, and we're going to talk more about that in just a second. So we won't dive into that right now. So do the games, and then we typically will just kind of rest a little bit, watch some movies, and then we have dinner with in-laws.
Mm-hmm.
Lysandra's mom and dad come, and they live here 4 months out of the year, just about 5 minutes away from here. And so when we were talking about Christmas traditions, what are we having for food? Christmas Eve, we do shepherd's pie, and then Christmas Day, we do homemade chicken pot pie. And I think, Lysandra, you're going to be prepping all the stuff needed for that today.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
but everything is from scratch. So the crust is from scratch, like all the filling and everything is from scratch. And then we have chocolate pie. Mm-hmm. That Lysandra makes that is phenomenal. So our Christmas is really a celebration of pies.
It
Shepherd's
is.
pie, pot pie, chocolate pie.
We're really not going for health on Christmas and Christmas Eve.
No.
We definitely have to do that after family vacation, though.
I mean, there's some carrots in there somewhere. So
there are vegetables in all of those things. Well, not the chocolate pie, but there are vegetables in the other two things we have, but I don't know that helps much with everything else that's in there. So we have just a wonderful time with my parents, and sometimes we'll play cards and things with Grandma and Papa, which the girls love.
Yeah.
But then this is the best part about Christmas for us. Bedtime is about 8:00.
Early to bed. Yeah.
We love it.
Early to bed.
We have a great time, but then we are ready for bed. Okay. Do you want to share with everybody what the theme is for this year's Christmas games?
Okay. So the theme this year is, drum roll, please, Christmas senses.
What? Sounds amazing.
Yes.
Christmas senses. All right, so I got this idea this year when I saw this game. I think it came across social media, where you put your hand through a hole, like a box that has a hole cut out, and it's all wrapped in Christmas paper, and you guess what you feel inside the hole. So I was like, okay, we're doing that game, but I took that game and I was like, we got to go bigger.
She ran with it.
I ran with that game. So I was like, all right.
Well, I remember when you first, we were driving, I don't remember where we were going. We were driving down the road, and often that's when Lysandra and I will talk. And so she's like, I have this idea for Christmas games. And she's like, what do you think about Christmas senses? And I'm just like, I have no idea where you're going with this. Like, this sounds really stinking weird, but I'm sure it'll be memorable.
Yeah. And then I said, well, we could call it a senseless Christmas. But you didn't like that idea.
No.
Neither did I. I was joking when I said that. But we're going to use all of our senses to play the games, right? So first is feel. So what I have is I have like a giant box. It's wrapped with a hole out of it. And then the back is vacant. So we can put things in the box and they will put their hand through. So for this particular game, I want all the girls to feel all the things that I got. So they will have to write down what they think they felt.
Yeah.
And the first thing when I was like, I'm going to make them feel something, the first thing I thought of was something that we joke about throughout the Christmas season, and that is figgy pudding. Like, we're always joking because nobody knows what figgy pudding is. Maybe you're listening to this from Great Britain, And you're like, how do you not know what figgy pudding is? I don't know. I've never even seen it. And so I'm picturing the girls like sticking their hand through this hole into a like bowl of what we would think of as pudding. And it's not. That's not what figgy pudding is. But they're not going to know what figgy pudding is. Go ahead.
No.
You want to tell us?
No.
Oh, I thought you were looking up figgy pudding.
No, I'm answering a text.
Oh, sorry.
Someone's asking if they can come to the house right now. And I'm like, no, we're podcasting.
This is not a good time.
Yeah.
So it's really funny though. Figgy pudding kind of looks like a round upside down bundt cake with fruit or something in it. I don't even really know what it is, but I did get some. I looked into making it homemade, and it's this whole process with ingredients that I don't usually use. And I was like, okay, I cannot put that kind of stress and pressure on myself right now. So I bought figgy pudding off of Amazon. I also looked for it in the stores. You can't find it.
It does not look appealing, I will say
that. It doesn't look great. So if you love figgy pudding, I apologize.
I want to taste it.
We're all going to, they're all going to touch it. I guess we can cut off some before we.
Yeah.
They all have to put their hand in this.
Because I want to try it to say I've tried it. Like it's a Christmas thing that people have been singing about for who knows how many years.
That's true. Yeah. Oh, give us some figgy pudding.
Yeah.
Give us some
Give me the figgy pudding right now. So
we're going to have figgy pudding.
If it's in such high demand, I got to at least taste it.
We have to taste it. So there's going to be figgy pudding. There's going to be like easy things too, like a Santa hat and like tinsel from a Christmas tree and things like that. But what they have to do is they each have to feel this thing, and then they have to write down what they think it is. There will be an ornament back in there, and like.
Should we break the ornament first?
No, we are not home aloneing them.
Okay.
But there is going to be some uncooked cookie dough. I want things that feel gross.
What about like a Christmas mousetrap?
I'm thinking no. Daddy takes games to a different direction than Mom does.
Yeah, really cut me off at the knees here.
Yeah. Sorry. So yeah, we're going to have some different things that they have to feel. And what they'll do is they will write all of them down, and whoever gets the most right, there's going to be a big prize. And our kids are ridiculously into Squishmallows. Yeah. So one of the prizes is a huge Squishmallow, which I know that those of you who have 5-year-old daughters are also saying, my kids are huge into Squishmallows. Yeah. Well, so is our 20-year-old, our 18-year-old, our 17-year-old, and our 15-year-old. Yep. So that's one of the prizes that they're going to win. Yeah. And I will often steal their Squishmallows just to mess with them. Yes. So me and Violet got into a wrestling match one night over the waffle. Over a waffle, yeah. Waffle one. Mm-hmm. So, but that's sense of feel. And then we have sense of hearing. So I'm going to run this game because music is my jam. Yep. So you're the music guy. We've got, we're going to do Name That Song, where I'll play a few seconds from a Christmas song. They have buzzers. We've got them buzzers, so they buzz in, and the winner gets to pick a wrap present with a random number of dollars in it. So every year, as they get older, it's harder to purchase things for them for Christmas. So we've moved more towards cash. But you know how boring it is to open a Christmas card and just like have some cash fall out? To be fair, if you want to send me a card with cash in it, I'm not bored. So you would love that, actually, wouldn't you? Send them in. I wanted the kids every year to have lots of things to unwrap because I think there's joy in unwrapping. I don't know why, but there is. It's like so much fun. And so what I have is I have all these small boxes, and they are wrapped with different increments of money. There are a lot of $1 bills. Okay, so don't think I'm giving out hundies, okay? Are any of them hundies? No, not even one. I actually thought about it. I almost put a $100 bill in there. I was like, I just don't want that. I don't want to give them that much money. Oh, you should. Can you imagine? Like somebody unwraps the 100? Oh, we'll think about it. We got to do it. Wait, that's a lot of money. Don't you guys think we should do it? Like, they all said no. No, they didn't. There are 10s, and I think there's 120. Yeah. 20 was the big one. I might be willing to go 50. I do actually have a $50 bill right now. And if you're going 50, you might as well go for the hundy. No. You might as well go for it. No. But yeah, so they'll get to pick come on, how from funny it would boxes. Be. Somebody unwraps $1 and then the next person has 100. Like, I just love the idea of that. I know you would. And you know what else is sad is that the rest of them are going to think maybe there's another 100 in here. And there won't be. All right, fine. You broke me.
Yes. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
So kind of name that tune. That'll be kind of fun.
Yeah. So that's sense of hearing. All right. Sense of taste. Sense of taste. This, of course, I feel like you know what I'm going to say here. This is going to be fun. This will be one of the ones that we use blindfolds for.
Well, I've always loved Gordon Ramsay and like why can't I think of the name of the show right now?
Kitchen, Hell's Kitchen.
Yes, Hell's Kitchen. Thank you. And one of the things that they do, on the show is they give the chefs the blindfold taste test.
Yeah.
And so it's funny how when you can't see something and you're just kind of feeling it in your mouth, how that can affect it.
Yeah, it tastes stronger, which if it's something you don't like, that's a very bad thing.
Yeah.
So,
but even these chefs are like tasting this stuff that is super simple and getting it way wrong.
Oh, because like you just don't know.
Yeah.
So when we taste things, we are using a lot of times our sense of touch, our sense of sight,
Yes.
our sense of smell.
So he does it to test their palate, see exactly
Yeah.
how good their palate is, and sometimes it's
Not great.
not great.
So we do have some blindfolds
Here,
that
pass me one.
I purchased on Amazon.
All right, you lift
I
yours
went
up,
for
I'll lift
the
mine up.
most ridiculous blindfold
So
I
for
could find.
YouTube.
YouTube, check these blindfolds out. Thomas is currently a pink bunny with a Santa hat, and I am a pink reindeer with a Santa hat.
Yeah.
So these are our blindfolds to play the Christmas games.
They're like the cutest little thing, soft and fuzzy with little
They
hats.
are. They're really cute. You can get these on Amazon. So, I feel like I want you to like just wear this, but
Where the rest of the time I'll be guessing what I'm so supposed to say.
that could go bad. Okay, so when they put their blindfolds on, they're going to taste things. Like I am going to have a spoonful of cinnamon.
Oh, dragon breath challenge, like the challenge, cinnamon challenge.
So I think that'll be funny. And the reason I'm doing blindfold is because I want every girl to taste each thing. And they have to control themselves not to be like, oh, it tastes like this. They have to quietly write down. They have to go in the other room, take off their blindfold, write down what they think it is. And one of the things that I'm going to make them taste, which they're going to hate this so much, is a fruitcake log. I got a fruitcake log. It's really gooey and wet, too.
None of us like fruitcake. Well, at least that's better than like the dry brick ones.
I don't know. It doesn't look great, but we're going to do that. So they'll taste that. They'll taste the cinnamon. I got simple things like a chocolate Santa, a candy cane, things like that. But I also got Andy's mints, things that they like. And I think I'm going to steal some figgy pudding from before they touch the figgy pudding. I think I'll just take some off.
Add that in also.
Have them taste figgy pudding because they don't know what that is. So they're going to make a guess. It can't be
perfect.
Right. Yeah. So that is, that's the taste.
That's taste.
That's what I was supposed to do. Okay, good. I thought I got confused.
So they're going to write it down, and then whoever has the highest score
is going to get another big prize.
Yeah.
So I have another big prize for that.
Okay, cool. Sense of taste. All right. So sense of sight. We're taking the blindfolds off now.
Yep.
And they have to guess the wrapped present that you see. Okay. So presents are random and wrapped in their shape.
Yep. So I didn't put all the presents in a box and wrap the box. It's wrapped in the shape of the item.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so we're bringing the buzzers back out for this, and they're going to have to buzz in, and when they think they know what it is, if you guess it right, you get the present.
Yep. Whatever it is.
Yeah. So all gifts not guessed will be kept later, and we're going to do a Hungry Hippo game.
Yeah. You sent me that, right?
So I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
Yep. So the Hungry Hippo game, you put their hands in red and green cups, like solo cups.
Yeah.
And put a bunch of big, giant marshmallows in the middle. I'm going to actually use cotton balls because I already have them. And then they have to try to grab the cotton balls with the cups and put them in their Christmas plate.
Yes.
And whoever gets the most cotton balls wins. So we have some random games like that they can earn these other wrapped prizes.
Yep.
So that's what we're going to do with that.
That's sense of sight.
All right, sense of smell. So here we put the blindfolds back on, and there are some different things that I'm going to use. These are going to be Christmas themed things for them to smell. So I'm gonna do the classic like spices that you would think of for traditional Christmas cookies.
Yeah.
Like there's gonna be nutmeg, cinnamon, cloves. I'm actually gonna get out the molasses because in my ginger cookie recipe it's molasses. I have a can of pumpkin filling.
Yep.
That they're gonna smell. So we'll open the can and they'll get to smell that.
I actually have a surprise thing that I went and got from one of the farms nearby. So I've got reindeer poop for him to do sense of smell.
I want to believe you're joking. You don't have poop in this house, do you?
In the house directly, no.
Where is it? Are you kidding? I want to know that you're kidding. Tell me that you're kidding.
I cannot tell you that I'm kidding.
I don't want to do that.
I know, but it's sense of smell. You've got to have it.
I'm against this. I'm not going to let that happen.
You can't stop it. It's already going to be done. So
no, I'm not doing that. That's not going to happen. And a Christmas candle. we better save that for the end, I guess. You got to be kidding. You're kidding. You're kidding. Okay, he's kidding. We're good. Crisis averted, everybody. He's kidding.
What I love is it took her so long to realize I wasn't actually going to do that.
Because you would. That is the kind of character you have.
If I knew where there was a reindeer around here, I probably would do it.
Yeah, well.
If it's not a reindeer, it doesn't really make sense.
Right. It's got to be Christmas themed.
Yeah.
Yes. One of the things that I think will be interesting to have them smell is cream of tartar, which is what goes in sugar cookies.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they're going to know. I know they're going to think that smells like cookies.
Yeah.
But they won't. I don't know if they know the name cream of tartar, even though they bake with me all the time.
So I have to tell this story, and I won't tell which daughter, but it was really funny because they were making sugar cookies recently for me to take around to the fire stations. And Lysandra told one of the girls who was helping her, go grab me the cream of tartar. Mm-hmm. And so she starts to look around in the canned goods, and she's like, all I see is cream of chicken soup.
That's right. That was hilarious. I was like, why are you in the can cupboard? It's in the pantry with the spices.
No idea it was in powder form.
It was really cute. I forgot about that.
So funny.
Yeah. So then I was like, if you open it and smell it, you're going to know exactly what it is. So I had her smell it. I'm giving her an edge on the game.
I was like, why does her cookies taste like chicken?
Chicken cookies? I don't know.
Goopy.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so those are all the senses. And then we do have some other games that I think we're going to play. Like I got those party blowers, like, you know, when you go and it like unwraps.
Oh, yeah.
So what you do is you set up a bunch of the solo cups, which we're already going to have from the other game, and the cotton balls we're already having. And you put a cotton ball on top of each cup. So the cups are upside down in a row. And then each person gets a party blower, and they have to try to blow the knock the cotton ball off the cup, and whoever can get the most done in the amount of time wins.
Yeah.
So then that'll be another way to give away the extra prizes that aren't guessed from the previous games.
But when you think about the 5 senses of Christmas here, we'd love to hear what ideas would you add to it.
Yeah.
Because we're always looking for ideas for things like this. And so if you have an idea, that's maybe this conversation has sparked an idea in you, feel free to write it in the comments. Those of you watching by way of YouTube, drop it in there. Otherwise, if you're listening to the podcast, shoot us an email or text us at the number that is provided. We'd love to hear your ideas for the Christmas senses to add to what we're doing.
Yes, we would. And you know, one thing that we want to say though too is like, as you do your games and you celebrate Christmas, make sure that you try to bring that focus back to Jesus. Make sure that you don't make it about presents or about this and that. Make it about Jesus and being thankful. Like he is the reason we have money to buy presents.
Greatest gift ever.
He is the greatest gift. He is the reason that we have the intelligence to create games. He is the reason that we have the health to play the games. Like all of the things, and just keep bringing that focus, shift it back to Jesus and keep him the focus, the reason for the season, right? And if you have more thoughts, maybe you're like, listen, I'm not the creative person. I'm not the creative type. I need someone to help me with that. We can help you with that. We have a bonus resource for you entitled 12 Christmas Games to Bring Your Family Together.
I love it.
We'd love to shoot that to you via email. So if you want that, email us at info@familymeeting.org.
And to wrap things up with our family meeting for this week, what I want to encourage you to do is sit down and talk Christmas traditions with your family and talk about what are your favorite Christmas traditions that you have, and share why. Why do you like that certain thing? Why do you like being able to go and do whatever that is? Maybe it's go to see the Christmas lights, or maybe it's watching a certain Christmas movie, or watching sunrise on the beach or over the mountains, wherever you are. Why do you like that? And then, hey, what are some new Christmas traditions that you'd like to start up as a family? And I think it'll be a great conversation, and also get you thinking about, why do we do the things that we do at Christmas time? Traditions are such a great thing that can hold us together and make some great memories. But it's always great when you can start brand new traditions for your family as well.
That's right. Thank you for joining us for this special Christmas Eve episode. Please go and subscribe to the Family Meeting podcast from your favorite podcast provider. And if you found this information helpful, please share this episode on social media and invite your friends and family to listen in with you.
To find more content and information Lysandra and I provide, you can go to our website, familymeeting.org, or email us at info@familymeeting.org. If you'd like to shoot us a text or call us, you can send a voice message at 904-257-3062.
And we want to invite you to join us for a very, very special episode next week.
Episode 275, and our listeners who are with us all the time know exactly what that means. If you're new, Lysandra, tell them what's in store for them.
All right. So every 25 episodes, we have our 4 daughters on the podcast. And the 100th episode, any hundredths, then that's the whole family is on.
That is a full
all
family
6.
meeting, all 6 of us.
Yes. But every 25th episode is just the 4 girls. They are going to take over this episode. You will not hear our voices at all, but you will hear stories about us.
Yes.
They so give us away. Like, we can present this polished, beautiful, amazing, like, couple and parents to you. And that's what we try to present to you.
I don't try to do that at all. Anybody who's listened to a half an episode knows this dude has not got it together.
Well, and you know that as people hear me say that, they're like, well, you're doing a terrible job.
Yeah.
But they knock down any kind of pedestal that you may have placed us on. They kick us right down from there by telling the truth about us.
I always am just like, because we're in the room while they record, and we have no idea what they're going to talk about or what they're going to say. And it's just like, the whole time I'm like, what are they going to say?
Yeah.
What are they going to say? What are you talking about? What story are you going to share? Like, uh-oh.
Yeah. And they really, truly, like, we do not write the stories. They naturally think of certain stories and then just start sharing. And every time they do, I'm like, oh my gosh, what is it?
Lord.
You just never know how you're going to kind of come out looking from their stories, but it's really fun. We actually love it. And we hope that you will too. So join in next week.
Thanks for joining us today for this family meeting. Have a great week, everybody, and a very Merry Christmas. This meeting is adjourned.
Okay, before we do anything, I want to see you wearing it.
Okay.
You have to put it on.
See it on?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Is this right?
It's folded.
Is it folded?
There you go. There we go.
I was like, something doesn't feel right. I can't see
This-
it. I can't see if it's right.
This looks good, but I need to get a picture really quick. Just look at me.
Hold on. Okay. Got it?
He looks great, right, guys?
I have to hold the microphone so I know where it is.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
You look good. I love the bunny ears. I think that this is definitely your blindfold for tomorrow.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm
Yeah.
ready to go.
Yeah, you look great. Now, if you want to see, we can just do that.
Yes, there we go. Perfect.
Now it's more like a little hat.
Yeah.
I think it's funnier with your eyes showing. I don't know why. But anyway, thank you for listening today on a very busy day for you, Christmas Eve. We know that you have a lot going on. We appreciate you watching today. And we would love to hear your family traditions.
Yes.
We would love to hear what you are doing to make tomorrow special for your family. We love all of you and wish you a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.